In all confidence, I must say the Raptors are just going on a full-on rebuild. What Masai Ujiri is doing is just, I can just say it's like a special form of tanking, and where he managed to get rid of OG Adonobi in the in a blockbuster trade to get in RJ Barrett and Emmanuel Quigley. And it was something that I didn't even expect to see happening. Then you're seeing a situation where they're ready and willing to move on from Pascal Siakam. So honestly, when I look at even like how they've been playing games, you can see this is just a rebuilding team. Honestly, I feel like that window of OG Anunoby, Pascal Siakam just came to a close after that 2019 championships. This is a team that after that 2019 championship run with Kawhi Leonard and the way he left, I feel like that team lost its identity then. And they've been trying to rebuild and trying to find that identity. They lost Fred Van Vliet to free agency last season, and he went to the Rockets, and they've just lost their identity completely. They're not a defensive unit. They don't even know what the expectation they have, especially when it comes to are they contending? Are they being mid tier is actually one thing that an NBA team doesn't want to be at, because you don't know where you are supposed to be. So if you don't know where you're supposed to be, you don't know if you're supposed to tank to get better talent. You don't know if you're supposed to compete. So it gets quite difficult. So in the rebuilding process, the Raptors just decided, and Masai Ujiri just decided to just get rid of like some assets that they had. So getting rid of OG Anunoby to kickstart their rebuild is actually quite good. And so also getting rid of Pascal Siakam, because even given like the direction of the team, they just need to get younger, and not only getting younger, but at least build for the future. And with that on, if they can be able to get a good haul from like all the players that they've traded they've traded and also if they're able to like even get cash considerations, or even get like a couple of first round picks, second round picks, that will really help in their rebuild, because I don't think any free agent wants to go to Toronto. Going to Toronto is something that I've not seen happening, especially with this big, free agents that are coming in. So hopefully they can be able to like draft better players to be able to like home grow their players. So, and also saw in a report where Kyle Lowry, he wants to retire as a Raptor. So something that actually caught me off guard. But anyway, all I'm saying is the acts that the Raptors are doing right now, this is just the acts of a rebuilding team. Check out this one. They lost the season opener. No, not even season opener. Oh, here it is. The last game they played, I thought there was a season opener, but the last game they played against Sacramento, they lost by 5 points. So you can see they fought their first win. They lost 3 straight, won one game, won 2 games, lost 2 straight, lost 4 straight, lost 3 straight. So this is a team that I don't think they want to even compete or do anything. So they'll be okay just getting rid of their assets and just rebuilding. So that's one thing that I've seen from this team. So honestly, not too much expectation on the Raptors. I know they're just going to rebuild. They have the best, one of the best GMs in Masai Ujiri in there. So I know they're going to have some couple of savvy moves, especially in the trade deadline. I expect Pascal Siakam to get traded in the trade deadline, because if this guy just stays on the roster and Masai Ujiri sits on him and just waits for free agency, it's gonna hurt the team. So at least they should trade him away so they can get as much assets as they can. So if it was an incompetent GM, he would have not even traded Pascal Siakam and just ride out the whole season. But me knowing how Masai Ujiri operates, like even the way he pulled the trigger on that Carmelo Anthony trade, he's not going to let a player just walk for free in free agency. You can see even in that Denver situation when Carmelo Anthony was there in 2011. So Masai Ujiri was the GM for the Denver Nuggets at the time. So he made sure to trade him at the trade deadline to make sure that he goes away and he gets a few draft picks and quality players on the roster. So looking at the current situation with the Raptors, I feel like the best bet is to go ahead and trade away Pascal Siakam, even if the destination is not the best or the most ideal. Hopefully he can be able to get hopefully the team can be able to get some draft picks, some cash considerations, something like that. So yeah, hopefully that happens. So yeah, I'm just looking at the Raptors in the trade deadline. I hope that they're able to like trade a few trade a few players in there and get some few draft picks in there for the players that they don't want to rebuild with. And yeah, man, I'm out. Peace.